It's the watermelon!
I got that for my,
Oh!
That's great, isn't it? Is that not the most exciting thing? Luke, I'm your father!
No.
Yes!
Anyway, enough of that madness. This week, got an awesome lesson for you guys. We're going to dispel the myths that are preventing you from the sun from learning rudiments. So I'm teaching you singles, doubles and paradiddles. It's going to be awesome. It's going to change your playing. Stick with it. Try the exercises. Give it a go. Let me know what you think. Enjoy. This week's lesson is all about rudiments. Oh no! Which are not boring and not dull. Don't worry, don't click off just yet. It's about how to make them groove and it's about how to make them sound good while you're on the kit. Yeah! Because everybody when they're starting off, myself included, I don't want to spend the time looking at singles, doubles, paradiddles, flams, 6-stroke rules, that kind of stuff. It just look like notes. And actually what you learn is that they're the building blocks of everything cool that you can play. Like all the cool stuff that I do is all built around singles, doubles, flams, and then some kind of roll techniques, which I'm going to show you over this lesson and the one next week. So what I want to show you today is singles and then doubles, and then how they come together to form a rudiment called the paradiddle. And those are pretty fundamental to your playing, and if you get those three down, you'll notice a massive difference in how you sound. Singles, the basic building blocks of everything you're playing. Hitting something once. We're going to focus on the snare. It's a good place to start. Practice pad is also really important as well. What you want to do is you want to practice playing them really quietly and bringing them up and bringing them up, getting them really loud and bringing them back down. And you want to do it to a click track, and you want to do it ideally looking in a mirror so that you can see how high your sticks are. Because what you want is this. Even sound, even stick height. What you don't want is this. Wow, sound like Lars Ulrich. So what you don't want is that, because you'll sound rubbish. What you do want is even sound and good control. So when you're doing singles, start quietly and see how quietly you can play an even, consistent note across a click. This will transform your playing, trust me. So here we go. Just do that. Get that loose so you're not going. Okay, don't want that, you want that, loose. And the first thing to do is to bring up the volume, but keep the tempo the same. This is the first exercise, and that will sound like this. Nice and even tempo, and as it was gradually increasing in volume, you see how the stick height was getting higher and higher and higher. That's what determines your volume, and that's how you control the dynamics by keeping stuff nice and low when you need to and controlling the rebound. So that's exercise 1. Exercise 2 is keeping the volume the same but increasing the tempo, and that's a little bit harder because as you go faster you naturally want to hit harder. So let's see how this sounds, but the idea is that you increase in speed but you keep the volume the same by keeping the stick height the same. So it should sound a bit like this. coming back down to slower is harder. Mine didn't sound amazing there. I slowed down quicker than I sped up. So that's something for me to work on. But that's the exercise. It's going to give you so much more control over your singles, because when you're playing in a groove, you need to be able to get them right down here for ghost notes and right up here. So you have a good sounding groove. It's all about dynamic contrast. So just a quick example, here's a little groove with some single note ghost strokes on the snare on the offbeat and then a big backbeat. I just want to show you how important it is to be able to play down there for dynamic control. You could play it with no rim shot at all. That's really dynamic. If I couldn't control the dynamics of that, it would sound like this. So, control your single notes, people. The next thing I want to show you is doubles, which is where, as you would guess, you play two notes with the stick at the same time. Doubles are a little bit trickier to get sounding really, really smooth and to get them feeling really good, and you keep relaxed and you can play them across different surfaces with different rebounds. So like your snare has the most, and then probably your ride and your hats, and right down at the bottom is the floor tom. So if you can play a double stroke roll on your floor tom and it sounds great, then you know you're onto a winner. You get doubles down and you are going to open up so much of your playing. It was the one thing really when I spent a few months just practicing doubles and getting them really, really good that opened up my playing so much. I could hear a massive difference, lots more freedom and flexibility around the kit. The basic idea of the technique for good double stroke technique is to not play both notes. So what I mean by that is to not go because you can't do that up to speed. You cannot get that fast. It's impossible. What you need to be able to do is to play one note and allow the rebound of the stick to play the second note as you bring your hand away. So it looks a bit more like this. And what you want to notice is that your hand only goes down once. I'm not going, I'm going. And what's happening is, I'm throwing down, I'm letting the stick bounce back up, and as I pull my hand away, it's leveraging the stick back down off the head. Now, if you want to look into this in more detail, go and look up Moeller technique, M-O-E-L-L-E-R. Check out all the stuff that's on there, because that's what this is the foundation of. But I just want to give you it in reference to doubles. So this is the double stroke. So once you practice this and you get this down, then what will happen is you can go from singles to doubles. You can double the number of notes you're playing, but your hands actually move the same number of times up and down. So it'll look a bit like this. You see that? So that's what we need to work on, is doubles. Try and get them on a rebound surface like your snare drum or your practice pad. Try and start by seeing what it feels like to throw the stick down, keep the hand down, and watch the rebound come up like this. It's not this. You're not choking it, you've got to let it come back up. And that's a very exaggerated version of what you'll be doing, but what it's teaching you is to allow the stick to rebound, because that's what all this sort of advanced technique stuff is. It's just all about not going and choking everything. It's about letting all that stuff is just letting the stick do a lot of the work for you, and doubles are the foundation of all this stuff. So doubles, all about letting the stick bounce, and as you lift the hand away, it plays a second note for you. That's all I want to cover today. I want you to go away and give that a go. Really work on getting that motion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba 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 ba. Not ba 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 ba. Okay? So, we've done singles, we've done doubles, and now I want to show you one last rudiment that combines singles and doubles. It's the paradiddle. If you're right-handed, it's right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. So, single, single, double, single, single, double. I'm left-handed, so my leading paradiddle is left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right. They're both exactly the same. The basic right-handed paradiddle is right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, like this. This section is all about teaching you how to groove with rudiments. Putting accents in there is a great way of doing that. So I'm just putting accents on the downbeat. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. So again, let's speed that up. It's a right-handed paradiddle for you. And if you're going to build that accent in, you've got to keep the hands up here for the accent and down here for all the other notes. And this is why it's going to teach you really good stick control, is because you want it to sound doesn't matter what your hands are playing, you want it to sound even across both different volumes. Loud, quiet, 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 loud, quiet, quiet, quiet. That's why it's going to teach you good dynamics. So that's a paradiddle. It's really, really simple. All it takes is you to sit down, practice your singles, your doubles, and then you put them together in the paradiddle. And you can do some amazing stuff with it, and it will sound a bit like this. Now that sounds awesome. And all that is good singles, good doubles, and paradiddles, and learning how to break them up and groove with them. Get on your snare, get on your practice pad, put a metronome on, try the exercises going faster but keeping them the same volume, and then increasing the volume but keeping the same tempo. Practice the doubles with the rebound so that you're letting the stick come away and you're not trying to choke the stick, and then try and get it so your hands are just moving at half the speed that your doubles are happening, so the same speed as singles. And then practice those paradiddles, get the accents on the one, on the right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. And then get on a kit and just throw them around. See what sounds good on where, put accents on some stuff, put bass drums on some notes. And trust me, this is the secret that will unlock so much of your flexibility and fluidity on the kit and sounding really articulate and really pro. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. A bit more of an in-depth one today. But if you've got any questions, post them in the comment section down below. I'll get back to you and give you some help. And enjoy getting better.